Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I am super excited to be sharing with you guys my 2016 Best of Beauty. There are things from my previous Best of Beauty yearly favorites that I am still loving, would still recommend 1000%. So I'm gonna link all of my Best of Beauty videos in the description box so you guys can see more of my favorites if you want. I am still loving all of those products with the addition of these products. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. So let's just go ahead and get started because it's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna try to get through this video as quickly as possible, but straight up, I am not making any promises. Before we talk about makeup, I wanna get into some skincare stuff, like things that I've really been loving. Some tools as well, so first off, I want to talk about the Vera Color Switch Duo. This thing, I use this every single time that I do my makeup. This is the Solo. So this is just a little sponge. The way you can use it is you dip into an eyeshadow, put it on your eye, clean it off, and then you can dip into another eyeshadow. That way you can reuse your brushes. You can also use it for face brushes. And it's honestly like one of my favorite tools. Definitely my most used tool. Next we have my eyelash curler. This is everything. So this is the Tweezerman Pro Master Lash Curl. I got this at Sephora. It's 22 bucks. It's extremely pricey. I love the shape of it. Like, first of all, I love the handle, but I love the shape of it. It's a very wide shape. It's wider than the norm. Generally, they're kind of like more pinched, but this is perfect on my eyes. I can really get in there and really curl my lashes. What I will say is that you can get really close to the lash base, so be careful because the first time I used this, I did pinch myself. Another two little random things that I want to talk about is my favorite nail polish and my favorite dry coat. This is the Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel Nail Polish in the shade Stay Classy. It is what I'm wearing today. I don't even know if you guys can see. It's a really beautiful pinky mauve shade. It is like my favorite nude shade to wear, but it's more pinky. It's like a dusty mauve. It's absolutely stunning. These nail polishes are amazing. They last a really long time. They last like a good week on me without chipping. This is the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. It literally dries my nails in 2 to 3 minutes. It's insane. It keeps my nails looking nice and glossy. It just has a really strong scent. So I wouldn't recommend just putting this like on your nails. I feel like it'll just dry out your nail bed. My favorite lashes. These are the Koko lashes in Queen Bee. These are the lashes that I'm wearing today. I love them. They are so flirty and like wispy, but they're really full at the base. They kind of thin out a little bit at the top, which I love because they're very long lashes, but because they're not full all the way to the top, they're more wearable. My eyes are not that large, but these are long lashes that I can get away with that don't look like too intense. I will always continue to repurchase these. They are absolutely amazing. I get mine on ladymoss.com. Let's talk about some skincare. I've heard 1,000 people talk about this. I finally tried it out this year and I get it. Like, I really do. The Bioderma H2O. This is just micellar water. This is the one for sensitive skin and I got mine on beautylish.com. This one came with a pump. This removes waterproof makeup. This removes all of my makeup. Obviously, I will always wash my face unless I'm really being lazy, and I'll just remove it with this. I just use like little cotton rounds and I soak it up. And then I'll just put it like on my eyes, hold it for a little bit, kind of wipe everything away. It doesn't sting my eyes. It doesn't smell like anything. Another product that I love using, this will take off everything off of your face. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is amazing. I like it more than any cleansing oil that I've tried. It looks like I haven't even like made a dent in it. And I have used this so freaking much. You take a little bit in your finger and start rubbing it on your skin, and it will literally take everything off, and then you just wash it off and then go in with your cleanser. And then another thing I like to go in with, which I am almost completely out of, this is the Clinique Exfoliating Scrub. I love this when I want a lighter exfoliation, when my skin is not doing so bad, but I still want to like keep it bright and vibrant. It has a really mentholy sensation. It's really refreshing on the skin, and that's what I like about it. But if you don't like that menthol minty feeling, you're not gonna like this. It has very fine little exfoliating beads or whatever it is, and I think that this is really good for more dry skin, sensitive skin, because it's not as abrasive. So yeah, I've been loving this, obviously. This is the Sephora Mud Mask. It's the purifying and mattifying one. I love this. This is definitely a dupe for the Glam Glow mud clearing, the white one. It's definitely a dupe. Mine looks disgusting. I can't even open it. Like, I think I have enough for like one use or like half a use. It has a really strange, like a metal scent, but I don't mind it. It does a really good job. You can definitely see it pulling the gunk from your pores, just the same as the Glam Glow mask. And this one's only 20 bucks. I would definitely repurchase this one. I'm not gonna buy the Glam Glow one again. I don't know if you guys can tell, but all of this has been so dry, so irritated. I keep getting allergies, and it just like, it swells up and it gets really red, really itchy. I scratch it, which is bad, and then it dries up and it's crusty and disgusting. And this really refreshes my under eyes. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. I don't know if it does anything for depuffing, but I would definitely say that it does brighten. This is what it looks like. The cream itself looks very illuminating, so that's how it makes you look bright, but it's also very refreshing. It's moisturizing, but it's not too heavy under the eyes. I have this right now under my makeup. So moving on to the makeup. So this is the Too Faced HangoverRX primer. The camera is really washing it out, but this is just an amazing hydrating primer. I don't really use this to prime my skin. I use this more as like a moisturizer. This has coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. It's meant to hydrate and like reawaken, rejuvenate your skin. When you have a hangover, you need to hydrate, kind of like that. It smells so good, and it leaves my skin feeling really plump, but it wears really nicely under makeup. So if you have oily skin and you're struggling to find a moisturizer that sits well under your makeup and doesn't make you more oily, I would definitely recommend this. So for primers, I have the Smashbox Photofinish Primer Water. So I also use this kind of to hydrate my skin, and I'll use it like right now. Like, let's put some on. Oh yeah. I'll use it after my makeup as well to refresh, or like if I'm baking, this will like take away the cakey look, or if it's over powdery. I know a lot of people are like, it's just fancy water. It is fancy water, it's expensive water, but it works. I don't know what the heck it has that makes it work. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I love my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer so hard, and I still love it. But I have been using this one a lot. This is the NYX, oh my god, my camera's washing out everything. This is the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. I really feel like I'm almost out of this too. I feel like this works for all skin types. If you have oily skin and you're using a really mattifying foundation, but you don't want such a mattifying primer, this is gonna work wonders for you. It has like a velvety, smooth feeling, and it kind of like makes your skin look blurred and perfect. It's not pore filling, but it does look really, really nice. My two high-end foundations is the Double Wear from Estee Lauder. Anytime that I didn't want to fuss over color matching or like making sure that my makeup was gonna last and having enough coverage, if I didn't want to fuss about that, I would go for this. I have the shade 2W2 Rattan. It doesn't come with the pump. This is actually a MAC pump that I put on it. If you have dry skin, you can also get away with this. Just really hydrate and prep your skin. And then I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. This is what I'm wearing today, and I did a video on this as well. It smells like fish eggs again. I don't know why it does that. The scent comes and goes, but this is a really, really nice stick foundation. I haven't tried any other ones, so I don't know what the other ones are like. Stick foundations were all the rage in 2016, but this is the only one I tried. This works really, really great on my oily skin. I find that it just looks flawless. It looks great on camera, and it wears pretty well. I have the liquid version of this, but I prefer this one 1,000 times. And I also like that it has like this little cap to keep the foundation in itself fresh. I wear the shade 120, which is also Y245. This one really surprised me, you guys. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for Oily Skin. Until this product, I hated BB creams. So before this, I had tried the one from Garnier, and it was supposed to be for oily combination skin. I got super oily. It didn't last on my skin. This is like a very lightweight foundation. It is amazing. It feels really light on the skin. This is like my everyday go-to. I wear the shade 530 Light Medium. It has a nice yellowy undertone, which I love. And it's amazing. Like, you guys, it wears on me like a normal foundation would. So after like 6 to 8 hours, it starts to get a little bit oily. So let's talk about concealer. You guys, every Best of Beauty video that I've seen, every single person has spoken about this concealer, and it's with damn good reason. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I have the shade Light Sand. I have Fair, Light Medium Honey. I have a few because when they first launched this, it was very difficult to find like your perfect concealing shade. They just recently launched a lot more shades. Anyway, this is amazing. I have a lot of fine lines under my eyes. I have very oily skin. You don't have to set it, but I always do. But if you have like drier skin, you don't have to set this concealer. It doesn't crease. It doesn't set into your like fine lines. It wears beautifully and for hours. Like, this concealer will wear 8 to 10 hours. It has amazing coverage. It's so easy to blend. It's the best concealer ever. This is a concealer that I go to when I don't want to second guess the results. So the only thing I don't like about this concealer is the wand. It's cool because you can cover a lot of space, but it's not flexible at all. I feel that if the wand was a little more flexible, it would spread out the product smoother on the skin. Like, it would kind of bend to the contours of your cheeks and all that good stuff. But besides that, this is the perfect concealer. It is the best. My favorite brow product. This is my life. Like, I love this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I have the shade Dark Brown and the shade Soft Brown. I'm wearing Soft Brown today. It has a really strange triangular shape. It looks like that. You have like a more pointed edge if you want to get really precise, or if you want to just kind of quickly fill them in, or you have more brow hairs, you can use the chubbier part of the triangle. And that's what I use to do my brows all the time. I can do my brows so quickly with this product. I know not everybody loves this, but for me personally, it's my favorite. This year, I tried the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I have the shade Medium to Dark. This is really good. If you don't want to try like the Benefit Gimme Brow, or you don't have the funds to, this is just as good. It has like little fibers and it sticks to your brows, and it makes your brows immediately look more full and more like bushy and kind of like natural, and I love that look. And your brows aren't crunchy. It has this little tiny wand. They have a clear one. The clear one is not as good, but they have this one and they have like a light to medium one. So we have two eyeliners. They're both really, really good eyeliners. One is just extremely expensive. So let's do the more affordable one. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum in the shade Ultra Black. This is so good. Like, it lasts all day. It does have more of like a shinier finish, but look. It has a really, really nice tip. You can create really precise wings with it. And then the other liquid liner is Tom Ford. So this Tom Ford pen is everything. It is everything. It's the eyeliner I am wearing on my eyes today. It's not as shiny as most liquid liners are. It has like a nice satin finish, which I love because I love a matte eyeliner. Did I even say the name? This is the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen in the shade 01 Deeper. I got this in Nordstrom. I didn't get this. This was a gift from somebody that loves me so much. This is the best eyeliner I've ever used. Every time I use it, I'm just like, oh my god, I love you so much. It's kind of weighted, which for some reason makes it really easy. Like, it helps you be more precise with your wing. It helps you create a wing so quickly. It has a really nice fine tip. It hasn't frayed at all. I've had this, oh my god, how long have I had this for? Yeah, I've had this for 6 months, a little over 6 months, I think. The tip is still just as pointed. It's still just as black. Like, it's amazing, you guys. Like, it's crazy to me how this hasn't dried out. You can create really fine lines or do something a little thicker. I will definitely repurchase this. Like, this is the best eyeliner ever. And then you get a little dual-ended side. It's a super, super tiny little point, and it's also full of pigment, and you can get really, really fine detail work if you want. And this is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. This is the best lower lash mascara. It really separates the lashes and it coats them evenly, and it makes them longer. It's a really skinny wand. If you're in the market for a lower lash mascara that doesn't smudge, that separates your lashes, that makes everything look nice for a long time, I would definitely try this out. We have two primers. We have the Smashbox 24-hour Photofinish primer. This you guys have seen me use a lot. It is the perfect primer for oily skin. You need the tiniest bit. It warms up with your finger, you rub it in, and then it gets tacky. I definitely have to set this with the powder and then go in with my other powders. It keeps the eyeshadow looking vibrant, creaseless for hours and hours and hours. And then we have the NYX glitter primer. This I kind of like more than the Too Faced glitter glue. You need the tiniest bit. I have slightly hooded eyes. Shimmery shades always transfer to the top. I've kind of started using this over Fix Plus. I'll just tap it in and then go in with my shimmery shadow or my pigment or whatever glitter. This is $5.99. I recommend this 1000%, you guys. It is so good. I have 3 ColourPop eyeshadows to show you guys. So I have the shade Lala. I say that so weird. Lala.
So super Hispanic.
Yeah, I know. Which is a really pretty like coppery rose gold. What I love about the ColourPop eyeshadows is that they're really creamy. It's a really strange creamy consistency. You blend them in your eye. You can use either a flat synthetic brush or your finger. But once you blend them and they set, they will not move. They will not crease. They will not budge. Oh, we have the shade So Quiche. It reflects like green and pink. I don't know how to explain it, but it is so pretty. Love So Quiche. And then the one that I'm wearing today, if you guys can tell, is the shade Millionaire. This one is like a bronzy, like an antique bronze. It has some like pink and gold glitter to it. Oh my god, so pretty. So I'm not wearing any extra glitter on my eyes. This is it. Like, can you guys see it? Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. I just did like a full review on this. I'll link it down below. It hasn't been around that long, but honestly, I love the looks that I've created with this palette. I love taking this to travel. The shades in this palette, like, they speak to me, and it's just a very complete, very perfect palette for me. It's only $14.99. It's really good. I really like it. Everybody has had this in their favorites. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a warm toned lover's dream. Anastasia has amazing quality eyeshadows. They're very creamy, very blendable, very nicely pigmented. The only thing is that they do have a lot of kick up. They're soft. I guess because they're so creamy and pigmented, they tend to be softer powders. So they do kind of have a lot of kick up, and they do have a lot of fallout. So be careful if you like to do your face makeup before your eye makeup. I would definitely recommend doing your eye makeup first. I love that this is the first permanent palette that they came out with, and I honestly can't wait to see what else they bring to the table. This is amazing. So I have the Melt Stacks. This is from Melt Cosmetics. I would definitely say that the Rust Stack is my favorite. Look at these colors. Oh my god, this is my favorite. I love it. And then you have like a little mirror, and they're magnetic. So this is like one stack, and then you can mix and match if you want other shades. They do sell these in single shades as well, and you can always just store them like this. And it's, I don't know, I really like them. They have a really nice formula. They're nicely pigmented. They are soft powders. They do have a lot of kick up. They're kind of powdery, but they're easy to blend, easy to work with, and nicely pigmented. So last for shadows, we have the Makeup Forever eyeshadow. So I have it in this Makeup Forever like little tin palette thing. These are the shades that I'm wearing on my eyes with the exception of Millionaire. I love the formula of them. They're very blendable, but very buildable. Like, you can really control the pigment that you apply. They last forever on the eyes. They're so good, and they're huge. Like, in comparison to Makeup Geek, look at that. You're probably not going to run out of an eyeshadow unless you're like a makeup artist or you have like a one die-hard eyeshadow. They are expensive. They're like $21, but in Sephora, if you buy them in trios, you technically get one for free. But they have such nice pigment. They're so creamy. Even this red one, look at that. Oh my god. So I had decided to split this video into two because this video is going to be like a freaking TV show episode, and that is not okay. So I'm gonna do the face products and like bronzers, powders, contours, and lip products in a part 2 video. I will link it in this video. I'll link it at the end. I'll put the link down below. I'm gonna go ahead and end part 1 right here. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. I'm sorry that I have so many products that I love. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me this long, and we'll keep it going in part 2. Love you guys. Bye.